So anyway, how old were you when you came out? And when did you know? And what was the process like before you came out? Like, tell me about all that stuff, if you want, if you're comfortable.
No, I don't care. Whatever you want to know. Coming out for me was like a multi-year process.
Okay.
So I wanted to do it slowly. One of the things that I was concerned about is that it would affect me professionally. Like when I was younger and growing up, and I had like a real belief in my head that it was going to affect like me being able to get a job.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So how old are you?
24.
Oh, you're young.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought you were a little older than me. Or I thought you were a little older than that. So what year? You're born in what, 96?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So it's I haven't been like fully out, or I mean I've been fully out for maybe like about a year now.
Okay.
And until recently, like now everyone in my life knows. There's not a single person in my world who doesn't know.
Yeah.
Now. But it was kind of a struggle. So when I was about 17 was when I first came out. When I knew that I was gay, I feel like my experience is different than a lot of gay people that I've spoken with. They say like they knew their entire life. They always knew they were different. Maybe it's just because like of how I was raised. I was raised around like macho men and
But did your dad? Okay, how did your dad react when you told him?
My dad was actually really cool about it. Until recently, like we went like 6 years without talking about it. But like I would never force it on him, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's weird for him. Like it's probably kind of like a touchy subject. Not because he doesn't love me, not because he hates gay people, because I'm his son, you know? And I think that for me, I had this perception that people had of me. Like I was really involved in school. I was the class president. I was prom king. I was like on the football team. I was on the wrestling team. You know, I was in Habitat for Humanity. I was very involved. Like people looked up to me, and I had this like image that people like perceived me as that wasn't necessarily true. And I think that both of my parents really kind of liked the idea of like having this kid that was like
a golden boy.
Golden boy.
You're a golden boy.
Yeah,
You're a golden boy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like all American, like sports player. You know, like involved in the student council, like kind of guy. And whenever I came out, it was like a part of that kind of shattered for them. And
so were you worried about like not being socially accepted by your peers in high school if you came out in high school?
Yeah, I would say really more than anything, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to become like I don't want anyone to be talking about me. Like people had this like positive idea of who I was, and because I'm a good person, I think.
Yeah.
But I didn't want people talking in any sort of like negative way about me, and I was like real insecure about it. Now I don't give a fuck. But
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been a growing process, and as far as like my story with coming out, I came out to like a random friend just because I needed to tell someone when I was 17.
Right.
Like, they're not like a best friend or like a relative or anything. I was just like needed to tell someone who I felt was safe. And since then it was like one person at a time till I was like 22 and 23, like now I'm 24, and pretty much I'm completely open about it.
Were you like dating girls at the time while you were coming out, or how was that like?
Well, I've actually been in a relationship. A lot of people don't know this, but I've been in a relationship for the past like 6 years.
With that dude. Okay.
Yeah, the guy I posted, or my boyfriend.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome,
Thank you,
man.
thank
Yeah,
you.
that's really cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. And but as far as dating girls go, I did date 2 girls in high school.
Okay.
2 of them, both of them I actually really care about as people, and we still keep in touch. One of them, we were really close. The girl that I was with in Troy, we were really close. We dated for like 2 or 3 months. I never kissed any either of these girlfriends. You know, I was
What?
just like, oh yeah, no. I mean, I would always like find a reason not to. I'd like kiss him on the cheek. It was just like super weird. I mean, you have to like it would probably be difficult for you to like go and kiss a guy. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, I don't
you know
think I
what
could ever do that.
Right, exactly. And it's not that I'm grossed out. It's just like I have no attraction to do that. You know, but it's a weird thing. And funny enough, one of the girls I dated my like junior senior year, everyone thought we were gonna like be like married, like we were like this like couple.
You were like an it couple. You were an it couple.
Yeah. I mean,
How long were you together for?
We were kind of together like on and off. I mean, like a year.
And you never made out with her?
No.
In a year. So how did that even like?
I mean, she hadn't done anything before. I hadn't done anything before, and I don't know, man. Like it's just a weird time. Like I always found a way out of it, and we weren't like together. We were like one of those people. We were like one of those couples who like would always hang out. People were like, y'all are gonna get married one day, but like we weren't like officially a couple.
Okay.
Right. And like we went to prom together and we did the thing, and when come on phone, I'm gonna throw this over here.
Dude, Deep State's listening, Blake.
I know they're always listening, but anyways, when I came out to both of these women, it was actually really difficult because I loved them so much, and I felt like I was kind of like not breaking their hearts, but it was just tough. I don't know how to explain it, but it was very difficult. And recently, one of them got engaged, and funny enough, I had like a feeling about it, and like I have no like attraction towards women like that, but whenever I found out that she was engaged, it wasn't like a broken heart, but it was like, dang, like that's kind of sad. Like we kind of grew up together.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's such a weird thing, and